Hello, everybody. Good morning. Rose Thorne here, and today I'm reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream, which she just completed, called That First Sip. So, what's going on with Foodie? Well, let's start with the events of last night. Just to recap, Foodie did a bunch of live streams last night, and she deleted them. And why did she delete them? Because it was pretty obvious that she was going to see Natter. She got rid of the Get Ready With Me live stream. She got rid of the live stream where she was playing copyrighted music on the way to Montreal. And something interesting happened during that live stream. What happened was during the live stream, while she was playing a Pearl Jam song, you heard someone in the car say, "Hurry up." And Foodie replied to that person either saying no or "I don't know." So let me just go ahead and share the screen because I've lined some stuff up for you guys that you might find interesting. So there's Foodie in her live stream. We'll get to that. Let's start here. Okay, so this is the clip that Gary Unfiltered caught in the live stream where you hear someone in the car say, "Hurry up." I can't play the clip here in this React video because it does contain copyrighted music from Pearl Jam. But if you want to go to Gary Unfiltered's Twitter and listen, you can hear it for yourself. So she's driving in this live stream called Pink Floyd and Driving. And by the way, Foodie, how dare you? How dare you play Pink Floyd? No, ma'am. Leave Pink Floyd alone. I'm so mad about that. Leave my music alone, Foodie. But she was playing Pink Floyd and then she segued into Pearl Jam. And in the car, you heard someone say to her, "Hurry up." And it wasn't a voicemail. The voice was way too clear. The person says, "Hurry up." And she says either no or "I don't know." So if you want to hear the clip for yourself, everybody head over to Gary Unfiltered's Twitter and you could hear it for yourself. So that happened. So there's that. That's Exhibit A. What else do we got here? Oh, something else that I found on Twitter because I was all over Twitter waiting for Foodie's stream to completely process with the chat. Hidden Truths posted saying at Foodie Beauty, she's in Lachine. She just took the Lachine exit even though she said she wasn't, but she lied because she turned the live stream off so you can't see. So her and Natter are still seeing each other, which is why Natter is off live right now. Yeah, they both had live streams last night. And in his live stream, he titled it Going to Gatineau. And she had her live stream, he said, Going to Montreal. So isn't it funny that both of them have somewhere to go on the exact same night? So thank you for posting that, Hidden Truths. What else we got here? Oh, let's see what else we got here. Hold on, I'm flipping through this stuff. Okay, so yeah, this one is from Bubble Butt Booty Meet Jones. As you guys can see, here's her saying, "I'm going to Montreal, get ready with me." And here's him saying he's going to Gatineau. So again, they both had somewhere to go last night, exact same time, exact same night. That looks weird. What else we got? Oh, another interesting tidbit. So apparently Foodie is in a relationship. I wonder who with. She's got a profile somewhere saying that she's in a relationship. But Foodie, I thought you were single. I thought you were single, girl. I mean, you are dating a bunch of men, right? You got all kinds of men chasing you. How can you be in a relationship if you're single? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. Listen, I got mad at Foodie last night for playing the Pink Floyd. I mean, how dare she disrespect my music? She doesn't strike me as a Pink Floyd kind of person anyway, but I got mad about that. So I made this. And before you have anything to say to me, Foodie, about me making fun of your weight, This picture that I put together of a tick with your face on it, it's not about your weight, ma'am. Let's just get that straight. This isn't about me making fun of your weight. This is me comparing you to a tick because you act like one. You are gluttonous and you overconsume everything. You have a never-ending hunger for food, drugs, natter. You're acting like a tick, just feeding and feeding and feeding mindlessly. So let's get that straight. It is not about your weight. This is not about your size. It's about your behavior and the way that you're behaving. You're just on the hunt for over consuming anything and everything, trying to fill that empty space inside of you. But the one space that you're not filling up is the one inside your soul. And you're never going to fill that unless you find things in life that give it meaning and purpose. But yeah, I got mad. I got real mad because you're acting like a tick, you're behaving like a tick. So, girl, might as well just put your face on a tick. How about that? What else we got here? All right, let's see. All right. So, let's see. Okay. So, I guess this is a clip where people were asking her about seeing Natter, and this is what she has to say. And this is courtesy of Mary Cab MC. Thank you for posting that, Miss Mary Cab.
It doesn't sound like Natter. Of course it's not Natter. You think I'm actually with freaking no, I did not see Natter. If that's what you're wondering. I don't know what to say.
You know, Foodie, here's something else that told on you. The fact that you went off to see Natter, and if it were any other guy besides Natter, the morning after you'd be running your mouth all over the place, saying the guy's name, saying what happened. In the live stream that you did, you weren't talking. You weren't talking. Huh. Miss Run My Mouth all day about everything and everybody. You're not talking. Huh. You're not saying the person's name. You're not saying what you did. And we know you. You can't keep your mouth shut about anything. But somebody was saying they heard the voice in the car during that live stream, which you deleted, which Foodie, you know, sometimes when you try to hide things, you make it more obvious because only the guilty run away from truth. If you did nothing wrong, if it was just a simple date with Turk or whoever, why delete the live streams? Every time you try to hide something, you just make it more obvious. You make it more obvious that you were seeing Natter. Why hide the live streams? Because you know you were doing something wrong. And what you were doing wrong was you were lying about seeing Natter. Listen, if you want to be 500 plus pounds, be 500 plus pounds. Okay? Whatever your weight is what your weight is. And if you want to see Natter, it's your life, right? It's your life. Live your life the way you want to. But what's pissing everybody off is the lying, the constant, stupid lying. That's what makes everybody the most mad. The lying. You over there thinking that you're smarter than everybody else in the room. You're not as smart as you think you are. What makes everybody angry is the fact that you do things and you say things and you don't own them. You don't say, yeah, I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. Or, yeah, I'm 500 pounds. Or, yes, I'm seeing Natter. You don't own your shit. You honestly think you're smarter than everybody else. You're not, because you're a bad liar and you get caught. There were so many tells in this live stream that I'm about to cover where you tell on yourself. You know, it's the morning after, you're not talking about what you did and with whom. You were doing the cocoa all night because the nose blowing is back, and that only happens when you party with Natter. The morning after you would go see Natter, what did you do? The first thing you would do is stop at a fast food restaurant to gorge your face, which is something you do in this first sip live stream. You stop at the Orange Julep on the way back from seeing Natter, and you had yourself a huge portion of poutine and a corn dog. You know, like dead giveaways. You're giving yourself away all over the place. And I don't know if that's intentional. You want everyone to know that you were seeing Natter, yet you won't come out and say it, or not, but you still gave yourself away. But somebody was asking you about Natter being in the car, and you were not feverish and saying, no, that wasn't him. You guys are messed up. No, you were kind of like begrudgingly almost saying, yeah, but he was in the car with me. I mean, I heard the clip on Gary's Twitter. You're in the car, Pearl Jam was playing, somebody in the back seat said, hurry up, and you replied to that person saying either no or I don't know. Heard your voice, girl. It's real faint, but it's there. So there's the clip from Miss Mary Cab. What else we got here? Let me see. What else is here?
Do you think you'll see him again? No. Oh, Tony? Oh, you meant Natter. Yeah, Tony.
Slipped up. Do you think you'll see him again? No. So she can't keep her men straight. She can't keep her lies straight. This is what happens when you lie too much. You tell so many lies about so many things, you can't keep them straight. That's why you shouldn't lie, Foodie. It's so much easier to tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. But that's her messing up. What else we got here? One more thing. So here's Foodie at the Orange Julep and coming back to her car with her food. Oh, by the way, Foodie, question. What happened to that glow up arc? And how does the Orange Julep figure into that? How does the Orange Julep and the food you eat there play into your glow up arc when you're going to get healthy? Remember, you said you were going to do the glow up and get healthy and go travel and do 5,000 steps a day. How does this figure into that? Because the meal I saw you eat this morning, that's definitely not healthy.
Oh my god, it's like 1,000 degrees out.
And who is this clip courtesy of? Because I would like to give proper credit. Hold on a second. Oops, sorry. This is from D. Angry Scott. This person says it's 10 a.m. in Canada. Most regular people attending the julep seem to get a drink. Foodie Beauty had to wait like 15, 20 minutes, likely because they weren't prepared for someone looking to get corn dogs and poutine at this hour. And she already had a chocolate croissant. So she had a croissant. That should have done her for the drive home. But she got a corn dog and she got poutine. That girl, that's a heavy meal. Heavy. Not something that I would eat for a glow up arc, but okay. So now we're going to get on to the actual live stream. And just so everybody is aware, Foodie is reading the comments and deleting and blocking a lot of comments. There's not much here. She's cleaning up the comments. And Foodie, that's another dead giveaway that you're in trouble. Because when you're in trouble with people, when you know you messed up, you start blocking and banning people, you start deleting comments, you delete your live streams. The more you try to hide, the more you end up showing. So let's get to with this doggone thing, shall we?
Get up the next day and go to the biodome. Where is everybody? I don't want to be on here like for more than 5 minutes.
So why turn on the live stream? You could have taken your trip to Orange Julep, got your food, drove home. Nobody would have had said anything to you. Nobody. I think you want everyone to know that you're seeing Natter. But for some reason, you and Natter don't want to say out loud that you're seeing each other, but you still want everyone to know. You always find a way around Natter's gag order.
Hurry up and get here. Fuck. Hello. Yeah, I guess so. Rusty.
Oh, and by the way, Foodie, I'm keeping a close eye on you. And if you start wearing that heart necklace again, that faux day collar that you bought for yourself because you and Natter are playing the Dom sub thing over there, and I do stress the word playing because neither one of you know anything about the lifestyle. You just play act at it. I'm looking for that heart necklace, girl. You better not wear it anymore.
I love my fupa. Yeah, peasant. Oh my god, it's a friggin' hot day. It's like not even 10 a.m. and it's already 81. Ew. The fuck is this shit? It's not even sweet at all. In the car last night. I told you I always look like someone's aunt. Oh, what the fuck? I fucking hate this! Sorry. Why did it do that for no reason? I'm getting off live. There's like no reason for me to be live right now.
Then don't be.
Fuck! Hi. Peace triggers. I get so mad when that first sip is fucking gross. I don't even want it. I want to go back in. Seriously, I'm not kidding.
I'm stopping you here for a reason. Again, this is not fat shaming. I stopped you here for a reason on this freeze frame. The side profile of her face, notice there's no pointy chin like she has in all of her edited photos. So Foodie, you don't use filters? That side profile says otherwise. I'm just saying. You don't have a pointy chin, ma'am. No, ma'am, you don't.
Ugh. I go to a fancy coffee shop and the coffee is shit. I got a croissant. Maybe the croissant is better. Let's try it out. No. I mean, where in the land of croissants today? I can't return things. Oh, this is a real croissant. Oh my god. Country girl. Thank you, you too. I'm in Montreal. I'm going home now. I woke up not long ago. So, hi, Lynn. How are you? Now you want a croissant? Do you get croissants where you are? It's so buttery.
I don't like to see her eat.
I love a man who's up at this hour jogging. What is this place? Nothing to really talk about, I guess. I just left there. Oh my god. I got there and it's just, I've been there before. It's Tony.
You know, one thing I've noticed about Chantal and her dates, I don't know if you guys have noticed it too, that it seems like every date that she has, she's always got to go to Montreal. It's no other city but Montreal. Y'all notice that? All these frequent trips to Montreal where Natter is. I'm sure there's lots of other cities in Canada. Why is it always the city where Natter is?
It's just Tony. So I got there. The cats were happy to see me, and we just. Yeah, was he the hurry up guy? What hurry up?
Yeah, you got busted last night, Chantal. That's why you deleted the stream. Somebody was in the car and somebody clearly said in a very annoyed voice, hurry up. And it sounded like Natter, sounded like his voice. Then you answered that person. That was not part of the music, ma'am. It's on Gary Unfiltered's Twitter. And because of the copyrighted music, I can't play it. But again, if y'all want to check out Gary Unfiltered on Twitter, the clip is there.
What do you mean? What hurry up guy? Did you guys hear part of a conversation or something?
Busted. Did you guys hear part of the conversation? So you're admitting that there was a conversation. Why would you say that, Chantal? If there was no conversation, why say that?
Emily, glow up for your clothes store name. That's a good name, Emily. Oh, I like that idea. We'll definitely keep that in mind. Where did he get that lemonade? Where did he get that lemonade? Where did he get that lemonade?
And now that she knows she's been busted, she's distracting away from that part of the conversation. You know, inside of her head, she's saying, oh crap. And she's trying to deflect away to something else.
What stream? You heard a guy say hurry up where? When and where?
In the car.
No, I'm not gonna block. I'm just curious. What?
If you did nothing wrong, Chantal, if Natter wasn't in the car, if it was some other guy, why delete it? Seriously, why? You delete things when you're trying to hide evidence, when you know you've done something wrong and you're going to get caught, because that's your MO. You want to rage about Natter in a community post, you want to rage about him in a video, or Didi, or you dox someone, you always dirty delete. And you dirty deleted that stream. If you were in your car driving somewhere playing music, and that's all it was, you wouldn't have deleted it. But you deleted it because you know something happened in that stream and you're going to get caught. And guess what? You got caught. You thought you were smarter than the rest of us and that nobody would capture that. Too late. We did.
I'm still hungry.
Of
I
course
need
you
food
are.
right now. Are you sure about this?
Yeah, we are.
Let me just go up the street. This man has a nice lemonade. I want to see if he got it around here. Oh, I need food.
You just ate a croissant, girl, and that croissant was bigger than your head. That should do you for a while.
I'm gonna pass away if I do not eat.
You just ate. Coffee and a croissant. How much more do you need?
Coming through. Thank you. It's going down on a Sunday. This place here. No. It doesn't sound like Natter.
It does.
Of course it's not Natter. You think I'm actually with Friggin' no, I did not see Natter. If that's what you're wondering, I don't know what to say.
How about the truth? Of all the things you've said on your channel for the past year, why don't you try the one thing you won't give your audience, the truth? You'll talk about STDs, you'll talk about DV and SA, you'll exploit your eating problem for money. Of all the things you don't give people, you do give people, the truth is the one thing you haven't offered up yet. And it's the simplest thing. It's the best thing. Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Why won't you give people the truth? Why not? It's so simple. And once you tell the truth, you don't have to sit there and remember a bunch of lies that you've told to cover up the truth. Why are you taking the long way around a shortcut? Just tell the doggone truth.
In my opinion, like he saw my title going to Montreal, so then he did once saying going to Gatineau, but we haven't seen any video of him in Gatineau or anything like this. And he's probably just doing it to make me look like a liar or have people speculate or get people thinking because there's really nothing else to talk about. I mean, I don't know, that's the only thing I can think of. But I was with Tony, so.
So Tony was in the car and he sounded exactly like Natter and he was just as rude as Natter.
A male voice in my car.
Mm-hmm.
There was no male in my car.
Bullshit. I heard the voice, Chantal. It wasn't the music. That was a man's voice. Eddie Vedder was singing, but the man's voice did not sound like Eddie Vedder. And you can listen to the Pearl Jam song without your commentary. There's no part in the song where Eddie Vedder says, hurry up. It wouldn't even, they're not even making sense over there. Somebody was in the back seat and they told you to hurry up. And you replied, no, or I don't know. That's why you got rid of the stream. You got busted.
So, no. Unless they inserted male voice. I wouldn't be surprised.
Really? Really? During your live stream, somebody's got some kind of technology. They're just going to insert that in there while you're live streaming? Are you serious?
Well, there was no one in my car. So if there was
bullshit again,
somebody saying something, either they inserted it, it's a ghost, or it's the music.
I mean, no, it's not the music. Eddie Vedder has a very distinct singing voice. Eddie was singing, and whoever it was in your car was speaking. And the person who was in the car was not singing and wasn't sounding like Eddie Vedder. They spoke to you and they said, hurry up. That's nowhere in the song, Chantal. Quit lying.
I mean, I had music on for the radio. Could have been.
And that's probably why you had the music on, because you wanted to talk to that person and not be heard. But guess what? You got heard, and so did he.
On the radio. Look, another Amish person. Wait, is this Amish? I don't know. Is that Amish?
Trying to deflect.
Acidic Tesla behind me. That Jewish people were the first ones to settle in here in Montreal. That's why
See, this is what happens when she gets caught. She'll talk about everything else that don't matter. She'll just babble about nothing. She knows she got caught. But rather than address it, straight up, straight out, she deflects. Let's talk about this and let's talk about that. Deflection. She's the queen of deflection. Let me take your attention from this topic over here and move it to this topic over here.
Schwartz's Deli is the most popular here. See, who did I miss? The way Morocco is, like, there's like desert and then there's like snow mountains. Like, they call it like Little Swiss. Did you know that? It was like in the winter. I didn't know that. Yeah, little Swiss. Some napkins, I guess. It's like full of dry boogers. And I didn't even brush my teeth or anything.
Lovely.
Or
And that's another thing she does when she gets in trouble. She does the drive streams because when she's driving, if she knows she's in trouble, she can drive and not pay attention to the chat.
properly wash my face.
Take the next right onto Canada Côte St. Catherine.
Just happened to be on the same day. And guaranteed, like normally, like every time he would go back and forth from Gatineau to Montreal, he would always film it. He would always go live. He would always. I need to clean it. It's just bugging me. That's all. Will you judge me if I blow into my? What is this?
Foodie, you just got a croissant. You don't have a napkin in the car that came with a croissant?
I stop. I'll look for something. And they're stuck.
And that's another dead giveaway. She was with Natter because whenever they're together, they party on the cocoa. When's the last time we've seen Foodie blow her nose? It only happens when she's around Natter. She's tried to blame it in the past on allergies, but those allergies come and go periodically, and it's always around Natter.
Anyway, so another thing is I see like Roman is being an asshole again, like going back to shaming. Like, what are you even doing? I said nothing rude about him. Like, I literally just called him a liar, which is what he is. Clout chasing liar, apparently. Like, I thought we were cool too, but like, I'm not gonna like. I promised myself I'm not gonna let fucking anybody treat me like shit or walk all over me. And I'm sorry, pal.
So how is he treating you like crap? Listen, I'm no Roman fan. I think he is a clout chasing fool. He's got a channel, he's got people on it, he could make whatever content and build on the 5 minutes that he was around you, Foodie, and he's not doing anything. He's determined to talk about you because that's all he's got. He's not doing any cooking, he's not doing anything else. But how is he being a jerk? Because he won't claim that he's done anything physical with you? If you were any kind of a normal, decent person, which you aren't, you're far from it. But if you were, and you had an encounter with somebody who was excessively gross, disgusting, vulgar, no social graces, no sense of manners, confesses daily of not brushing their teeth, not taking a bath, just is very proud of being stinky, disgusting, offensive, would you claim to have anything physical to do with that person? Even if you did? No. You're just not getting it. You know, it's really strange to me. Help me to understand, Foodie. Woman to woman, help me to understand how someone like yourself, that you're so desperate to have somebody claim you in a relationship or not. You're so desperate to have a man claim you. You're so desperate to be in a relationship or be someone's lover and be the apple of their eye. How is it, ma'am, that for all of your desperation, for all of your thirstiness to be claimed by somebody, you won't do what you need to do to be a woman that a man would want to claim publicly? I don't get it. Help me to understand. Like, you have these men around you that do things with you, but they won't claim you. And you have to literally pay men to be around you, just to be with you as a companion, never mind have sex with you. You will not be that woman that a man would want to claim, to just be around for 5 minutes. You won't take a shower. You don't brush your teeth. You live your life in a very disgusting, nasty way. I would think somebody who has a passion inside to be around somebody and be claimed, that would motivate you to be a woman that a man would say, yes, I am friends with this person, I'm in a relationship with this person, but yet you won't do it. You won't do it. You want a companion in life, but yet you won't clean your freaking house. You won't take care of your cats. You won't take a shower. You won't brush your teeth for weeks at a time. You're proud of the fact that you've got fruit flies in your house. That's nothing to be proud of. You bathe in perfume. You're just not getting it. You honestly think there is a decent man out there that will put up with you with all of your funk and your nastiness. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but there's no decent men out there that is going to put up with that shit. And there's no decent guy out there, Instagram model or not, that's going to want to claim that, because it's disgusting and it's embarrassing. And you got to stop and think. Most people, they have friends, they have relatives. They're not going to bring you around their friends and relatives. Therefore, they're not going to claim you. If you're not that kind of woman that a man can be proud of, they're not going to spend that much time around you. They're not going to bring you around the family and friends. So if you've got something on the inside that you want to be loved and you want to be claimed, I'm sorry, there's no way around it. You got to work on yourself. You've just got to. I know you've been avoiding it like the plague, but you've got to. If you want to be that woman that a man will say, yes, this is my woman, this is Chantal Marie, this is my girlfriend, or this is my lover, you have got to bring some decency into your life. You cannot be a foul, disgusting creature. You can be 500 pounds, and a guy will be proud to be with you, but just reveling in filth and dirt and smelling bad and funky breath and diseases, girl, no. Men don't want nothing to do with that shit.
But you did make out with me just as much as I made out with you. And I'm sorry, but if you're gonna call me stinky, you're the one with the fucking bad breath. So shut the fuck up. And like,
That on another note, Foodie, let me add this to what I just said. You are in extremely bad health. You've got a myriad of health problems. And in this live stream, you go to the orange julep and you piled on the corn dog and the poutine. From a man's perspective, I'm not a man, but I'm just looking at it from a male point of view. Why should a man invest his emotion, his time, his energy, and life into someone that could drop dead of a heart attack tomorrow and doesn't give a shit about their health? When you choose a partner in life, you invest your time, your emotion, and your feelings into somebody because you want to make that person into a partner, and you know that you can walk through life with them. You don't care about your health. You don't care about the quality of your life. You're putting out this vibe of, I don't care about myself, but yet you're expecting to find someone who will go all in with you. Before they go all in with you, you've got to go all in with yourself. If you project this, I don't care about myself at all, to the point where I don't care about my hygiene, I don't care about the quality of my life, I'm not wishing a heart attack on you, Foodie. Don't get it twisted. I'm not wishing anything medical upon you. But the way you keep pushing your body, anything could happen. So you want a man to give his heart to you, but you're not putting yourself in a position where you can't even offer up, hey, I'm a person in good health. So why should a man go the distance with you, being in a relationship with you, when something medical could happen to you at any time?
I think you're gonna do like talk about. You're so boring. Like nobody's gonna watch you talk about me. Like these people think that they're going to benefit from like being against me. You're not going to. You're gonna get like maybe 300 views a video, if that, or maybe 1,000. Like people are such fucking clout chasers. Like what the actual fuck? Like, can you imagine? I'm never ever ever giving these any of these friggin' roaches the time of day of my life ever again. That's all you are, is a leech roach. You're a leech roach. Like, you're nasty. You make fun of, like, you're gonna make fun of me.
You call us roaches, well, then you're a tick. Just like that picture I showed on Twitter, you are a literal tick. Feeding and feeding and feeding with no end, no purpose, just trying to fill up the empty space inside of your soul. Foodie, real talk. You can sit there and take all the drugs you want. You can sit there and eat all the foods you want. None of that is going to reach the emptiness inside of your own soul. The only way to fill that is to have a life with meaning and purpose. Your life has no meaning nor any purpose. And I know you feel that emptiness inside and you're running from it. You're escaping from it rather than stop, look at the eye and say, okay, I feel empty inside. I feel that hollowness inside of my soul. What can I do to fix it? How you fix it is having a life of meaning and purpose, which creates inner happiness, which creates contentment. All these distractions with the food and the drugs and natter, they're just that. They are distractions. But they add nothing in the way of meaning and purpose. That is what your life is missing badly. You need it badly, but it's up to you to find it. It's up to you. You can live this messy life and continue to hurt yourself with food and drugs and with natter, or not. It's your control, your choice. But if you live this messy life, don't get mad at the reaction channels and call them roaches when all we're doing is reacting to what you show us on your channel.
After you tried to fuck me? Really? Like, you were making out with me, had a boner and everything, and now I'm gross and stinky. Okay, no, I'm not gonna let assholes do that to me anymore. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna out you all the way. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Don't treat me like crap. I'm a YouTuber with a lot of friggin' people watching me. Do not.
And you know why they want you? They want you for the train wreck, and you provide on that angle. You are a train wreck. You pride yourself on being a train wreck. You pride yourself on being the most messy, gross, offensive person on YouTube. For that, you get the first place award, ma'am. This is what your content is. And of course, people are going to have their opinions and feelings about it. You can't say anything about that because you make sure that your content is messy and offensive. This is how you make money.
Do not ruin your own reputation by being an asshole, or being abusive, or being a friggin' leech, or being a clout chaser. Sorry, it's not my problem.
Did you ever think, Foodie, that if you improved your life, you would not have these men around you that they're hooking up with you just for the benefits? I mean, Natter, Roman, they're all about this chick has money. She's got a YouTube channel. What can I do to benefit off that temporarily? They both did it. Natter's still doing it, and you're allowing him to do it because you're continuing to see him. You're continuing to talk to him. You're paying his phone bill. Don't tell us that's not happening because we know it is. You know, you create a system of need with these men. You say you want love, but I disagree. You don't want love because love is balanced. Love is healthy. Love is equal. When two people get together and they're both on equal ground and they're both independent, they have a connection, they have the emotion, they're around each other for that purpose. You don't want love. I don't care what you say. You don't want love. You create a system of codependency and need with these men. You seek out men that are in need of money or something else, and you approach them and say, I'm on YouTube. I'm a big deal. I've got money. Quit your job or don't work at all. I'll support you. You set out the honey trap, and then once they fall into it, then you have control, or at least you think you have control. But by creating that system of need, what that leads to is they can't leave you. You did it with Natter. Yes, you did. Telling him, oh, don't worry, I'll give you money. Just depend on me for everything. You set out that honey trap so that he would need you around to make the videos, to give him money, to be there to film it. That was your way of getting time with Natter, as much time as possible. Oh, let me be the helpful person. I'm so helpful. I'll help you in everything. It wasn't about you being a truly helpful person. It was you creating a system of codependency so that that man and the men in your life would not leave you. I think perhaps you've got abandonment issues, and so you create that system of codependency so the men will not leave you because you don't encourage the men in your life anywhere to be independent. Because if they had that choice, they would probably leave. If they have their own job, if they have their own money, they won't need you for that. And the only thing of value that you can offer right now is your money. So let's just find guys that need money and set up this system of codependency so they always depend on you for that. And because they depend on you, they can't escape.
You can try to make your own channel built off of listening to 90s disco music, like 90s gay club music,
What's wrong with that?
and hanging out in your yard that's not even yours. But what,
Excuse me, you live in the villa whose name is on the lease, not yours, Pete's. Want to know why? Because your credit sucks. You only got the villa because Pete's put his name on the lease. You can't even say that's your house. Yes, you pay the bills. Yes, you pay the rent. That's true. But whose name is on the lease, Foodie? Not yours. You're making $10,000 a month on YouTube and you don't even own your own home. You don't even own your car. You're still making payments, which is ridiculous. That Kia should be paid off. And you should be well on your way to owning your own home, but you're not that responsible. You literally own nothing of value. If YouTube cut off tomorrow, you'd be in a world of shit.
whatever. Have fun. You'll see that you won't get anybody. Like, these people need a reality check. These people treat the same people who owe me the biggest fucking thank you in the world for even having anyone pay attention to them on this platform, even if it's negative.
Thank you for what? Why should we be thanking you? Why? For coming on YouTube and exploiting and mocking DV, SA, mocking eating disorders? We should thank you for that? Really, we should. For making a mockery of abuse and the people that have suffered real abuse. And I'm going to say it again for the people in the front, the back, and the middle. I've been through DV. I've been through SA. I don't think Foodie has suffered anything. I think she's a victim for views. There, I said it. And I'll say it again later. But I'm saying it now. She's a victim for views. She puts on abuse and she puts on bruises and scars like she puts on her makeup, and she can take them off whenever she feels. They're not real. They're just temporary. A victim for views. She's a victim when it suits her. A real victim, that's not how it goes. Things happen to you that are out of your control, and you suffer the pain and the trauma afterwards, and it never goes away. And you got to deal with it in therapy, and you got to work it out in your head. She's a victim for views when it suits her. 1 minute saying Natter hurt me, he was so abusive. The next minute coming on camera, showing off her bruises. Oh, look, I had rough sex. Girl, sit down. Sit the fuck down. Victim for views over there. Sit down. It makes me ill when I think of all the people on YouTube that I've seen in your comments, my comments. They've actually been through different kinds of abuse. They got triggered by your content. They're still getting triggered because you refuse to shut up about it. You won't go to therapy. You won't go to therapy or anything for any of your issues, but you're very happy to exploit everything you know and everything you can find out about whatever it is that paints you a victim. You're so desperate to call yourself a victim of anything and everything out there for the sake of views and to making yourself relatable to your own audience. It's sick.
And they treat me like the worst. They treat me the worst. Oh, I won't even like going to like deny even having known me. Like really, like you look so stupid. Anyways, I'm tired of complaining about the same shit.
Then please don't.
It's just stupid. You know what I mean? So yeah. So basically, what happened with Roman was we were cool, and I was hanging out on his live streams just like out of fun. And
By the way, I'm just curious. Like this whole thing with Roman happened ages ago. Why is she talking about this now? Because he mentioned, hey, me and Foodie didn't do anything. He said that before. I mean, she's discussed this before. Why bring it up now? Why is she so desperate to have Roman claim to have any contact with her? She's insulted Roman and said things about his looks. So why is she so desperate to say that, yes, this man had sex with me or made out with me? The desperation is real with you, Foodie. You were desperate to have Natter claim you, and now you're desperate to say that Roman and you made out. I mean, I'm sorry, I've seen Roman. That's not a flex, making out with him.
just to be supportive, like I even went up on his panel. He even called me on Instagram to have like every time he goes live, he calls me on Instagram to come on his stupid channel. And then, you know what? I'm usually nice enough to do it. And then he has the fucking nerve to like make fun of me. Like, I don't think so. You are just gonna fade into irrelevancy for real with like everyone else who tries to fucking clout chase. But
You know what's really sad? You know what's sad, Foodie? That if you were not you, if you were somebody else on the street or anywhere and saw you cross the street or you in a grocery aisle or something, you would make fun of you. I know this because you being you, you constantly age shame people, look shame people. If you were not you in your body, if you were in a different body crossing the street and happened to see you somewhere and you had a YouTube channel, you would make fun of you.
I, my God, I'm so done with these people, these fake fucks. Povos. We call corn dogs povos here. I couch starfished. And that's about it. And then slept for a small amount of time, and then because I kept being also when I don't have my CPAP, I'm super self conscious that he wouldn't have fallen asleep yet, and then he's gonna hear me snore and like choke myself away. So lucky bar. Oh.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Going to sleep without your CPAP. If you need your CPAP, you need it to breathe at night. I'm not really familiar with CPAP machines. My roommate has one and he uses it. And from what I understand, what the CPAP machine does is it makes sure you get enough oxygen into your lungs. She needs her CPAP machine and she didn't have it with the state. Dangerous, Foodie, and stupid.
Oh, it looks good. So lucky you are.
So there's Foodie getting her poutine and a corn dog. She just had a croissant, loading up on the food, which she does not need.
Hi, Maximilian!
You know, I hate to be rude and crude and vulgar. Y'all forgive me. I was watching this on Monty's channel a little earlier, and I just had a thought pop in my head with her doing this trip to Orange Julep. And the thought that popped in my head was, well, she went on a date last night. I guess she did not get her 6 inches of meat. I guess she's got to get it some other way. Sorry, that was a thought in my head.
More like it's cornbread. Why is it so busy? Like what?
And that's the poutine right there. That's just too much. Look at that. Lord have mercy. That's like a day's worth of calories just by itself. That's giving me a stomach ache looking at that. Go ahead, eat for the feeders.
No, if I do Egypt, I'll have to have some kind of guide or something. Or I was thinking of like Hurghada just for like a first time kind of thing. Mostly in Egypt is not really the pyramids and the Sphinx and everything. Because
Foodie, I've never been to the Middle East, but I know it's a whole different world over there. Different attitude with the people, the environment. Girl, you would not make it. It's extremely hot over in the Middle East. You're in Canada, much cooler climate. And you know, you got to be respectful of the people whose country you're going into. You have to be well versed in the way to behave, the way to dress so you won't be offending anybody. You got to be well versed in the culture. You haven't done any of that, and you're talking about going to Egypt, and that's another tell that you're seeing Natter. I mean, why else would you want to go to Egypt except for Natter?
honestly, I hate the fucking heat. So, like, what am I gonna do? Ride a camel to like?
I would like to see you get your 500-pound self on top of a camel. You wouldn't make it. And honestly, it wouldn't be fair to the camel. You would break that poor creature's back. Too much weight, ma'am. Too much weight. Not me fat shaming you. Okay? I'm just saying with horses and camels and animals like that, you can't be putting too much weight on their back. You'll hurt their back.
And then climb the pyramid and just to go look at a dusty old body? I don't know. I don't know.
Girl, please. You can't climb the pyramids. You can barely climb your stairs.
I want to go for the food and the men, and that's
Of course, the food and the men. Everywhere you go, it's about the food and the men. You can't go for the scenery, for the monuments, for the change of pace. No, it has to be for the food and the men. You can get food and men in Canada. You don't have to travel. What is the point of traveling if you're not going to explore where you're going? I mean, that's the best part. I would think that's the best part. Seeing the sights, taking pictures, you know, talking to the locals, you know, like having different experiences. Why travel if you're not going to do that?
the culture, and that's about it.
You know, that's pretty much about it for this live stream. Let's see. And there's very few comments here because she's deleting comments. Marty Flanders says every freaking stream she drops her phone. Every stream. Yeah. Miss 10,000 plus a month and she can't buy a proper stand for her car. Why? Don't know. Love Ripley says corn dogs at what, 9 a.m.? Yeah, not just corn dogs. Let's do a recap. She had a coffee, sugary coffee. She had another drink, corn dog, and poutine or croissant. She's fully loaded today, our girl. Paper saying deleting comments. Let's see if there's any more comments before I leave here. Okay, shut up, Chantal. Not ready for you yet. Okay, are there any more comments? Let's see. Nope, looks like she's been deleting comments. She's still deleting comments. All right, so I guess that's it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this React video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great morning. I've got stuff to do, but I'll keep an eye on Chantal, see what else she's up to. So have a good one. Everyone take care. Bye-bye.